Wagon Train Diaries. The first child in Mr. Crawford's class that we are honoring is Vaughan Huck.
All right.
Vaughan had some gorgeous pictures and a beautiful cover too. April 2nd, 1836. My family is finally leaving. My friends all wish me luck as they left for California too. Daddy says we can get a puppy once we get there, but still, I wonder what is in the future. I wonder if my family is going to make it to California. Well, I guess I'll have to find out. I put my journal down. Riding in a wagon is hard. It was like eating an apple on a wild horse. Night was growing, and the blackness ate up the night, so I just watched Al sleep. Okay, did you see her best use of similes? Night was growing, and the blackness ate up the light. Oh, it was like eating an apple on a wild horse. That was the one I marked. Boys and girls, I'm going to move forward to April 6, 1836. Suddenly, a bear came rushing into the wagon, ripping the canvas roof. It roared ferociously, like a fairy tale beast. Did you hear that, simile? My mama screamed while Al started to cry. Daddy grabbed his gun and aimed. Boom! Daddy dropped the gun and rushed over to the family. The wagon was 1/4 destroyed. Splintered wood and torn canvas lay everywhere. Al was still crying, holding on to Steve. Lucky had been thrown from the wagon and was still as a rock. I hurried over to him. Blood was splattered on his light brown fur coat. I also started crying. I sat beside Lucky in sorrow and anger. He still had the bandages on from when he had broken his leg. Boys and girls, it was tough on that trail, wasn't it? And congratulations. This is beautiful, Vaughan. The next child we're going to honor in Mr. Crawford's class is Hunter Lou. Hunter, please step forward. Was called The Wagon Train Diary, The Endless Plains, Most Intimate Tale of True Life on the Plains. This was from March 5th, 1847, Lencher Creek. We are now out of the rugged land. Now we can cover a far distance each day. A ridge overlooking the plains outlines the horizon. Isn't that a great sentence? A ridge overlooking the plains outlines the horizon. We may be able to look for wild buffalo soon and hunt them and have a hearty meal. However, John Sorbins, Mr. Sorbins' son, caught a cold, and we were afraid he would die. My mother fed him any cure she could think of, but he got worse. The Sorbins family was stricken, and they almost decided to turn back. I tried to coax them, but it didn't work. John Sorbins was getting worse, and soon he might die. Mile 38.7, March 6, 1847, Mound in the Plains. Our party was very, very afraid. Right in front of us, a storm ominously loomed. In the center of it, a tornado swirled, ripping off grass, heading toward us. If we get off course, we may turn back. If we continued, it would mean freedom or dying while trying. If we turned back, John Sorbins would possibly live. We decided to go ahead, but around this storm. John died in the evening. Now for me, there were no hunts together, no merry meals talking together. I felt alone, stuck with adults, and a few girls, truly alone. Congratulations, great job, Mother. I thought that line was going to get a laugh. And a few girls. I was truly alone. Okay, whatever. Okay, here we go. Okay, the last child we're going to honor in Mr. Crawford's 4th grade class is also one of our top 12 for the school, and will be going to the Countywide Young Authors Fair, and that is Fallon Duxheimer. Fallon's Wagon Train Diary, most vivid descriptions of life along the trail. May 7th, 1846. We've been gone for 1 week. I miss my school and my best friend, Annabelle. Her family left 2 weeks before us. I'm hoping that we'll find each other along the trail. The weather has been windy and the rain has slowed us down to a crawl. The wheels of our wagon got stuck in the mud and we had to dig them out. My feet have 7 blisters, and at the bottom of the page, boys and girls, there's a picture of feet with little blisters. I soaked them in the stream. We were lucky to have found fresh drinking water. Dad said to drink and wash ourselves because we may have periods when there is no fresh water. Dalton and Trent had been hunting with Dad. I cooked the rabbit over a fire. I found the kindling, and Mom and I started the fire with a couple of rocks. We had to rub them together with a stick. It was hard work. I hope my blisters don't become infected. Okay, great job, Fallon. Congratulations.